The biggest thing is a couple instances we got to be more consistent, more solid up front. But again, like you said, another week with this unit out on the field, some takeaways we've got to learn from and act on.
What have you seen from Washington's defense up front?
Yeah, they've got a good front seven, real good group of guys up on the D line, some good pass rushers. They play well on the run. So, we got to have a good week of practice, good week in the meeting room, good week of film watch and all things like that. They're a good group.
How do you rate how you've performed so far this season?
I'd say okay. Plenty of things I need to get better at. A couple things I've done, decent. So I'd say all right. I think, we kind of say it's never as good as it seems. It's never as bad as it seems either way. So, just got to learn from things and try to work on them.
What's been kind of the build of this season? I know you guys, it's week to week, it's day to day, minute to minute, but with this, especially this team coming up next, what's the feel as you get kind of towards the end?
Yeah, the feel right now on Tuesday is just keep stacking days, right? I thought we had a good practice yesterday. I thought we had a good day today, lift, meetings, practice. Now we got to do everything we can to watch this practice, learn from it, and have a great Wednesday. I think that's just what we're thinking about now. And then obviously, as the week builds, keep building, reps and preparation and confidence so you can let it loose on game day.
What are some of the things that you've learned through adversity, through the losses, and through the groups, the groups play and all that?
Yeah, I'd say what I just said earlier is it's never as good as it seems, it's never as bad as it seems. You can have a bad play, and really it might come down to something super simple and something that's a easy fix, and then you might think you're having a really good rep, and you look at it and you go, it wasn't that good. I'm just so you just got to learn from everything you do, whether it's good or bad. Just stay really level-headed and keep trying to get better in every single way. I think that goes individually and as the unit. Kind of something I've learned over the years.
Penalties have kind of challenged the offensive line as a unit throughout the season. Is that something that's just it's a couple bad beats, or is that something that you guys have identified as certain cause?
Yeah, I think there's certain instances, with holdings that I can personally speak of where it's just let go. It is what it is. If plays get extended and guys get off my body, and I need to just let go for the sake of the play. And sometimes it's easier in the moment than others, but regardless, I got to just let go for, things that I can control, try to just extend the play. But, in terms of things like false starts or operational things, that's really things that, we need to fix. That's more in our control that we need to fix for sure.
Justin was just talking about how you guys had a little offensive line meeting today, and he was just it made his heart happy because you guys were just joking around, and obviously this offensive line has had to go through a lot of ups and downs and everyone. So just what's kind of the chemistry like with this group right now?
Yeah, like you said, we've it's good to always be around the guys. We're still. It feels like it's been a long time, but when you look at the big scheme of things, compared to other teammates I've played with, this is really, an inexperienced group together. But with that being said, we've had a good amount of months together, gotten to know these guys really well. Obviously, play with them throughout spring and fall and things like that. And it's been good, but we've got to be better. And it comes from getting to know each other better on and off the field. So no doubt, things like that are valuable and fun when we get the chance.
Let's do one more.
Jonah, Caleb this year, between winning the Heisman last year, maybe being a high number 1 overall pick, just there's a lot of noise around him. How have you seen him deal with the pressure? I can't imagine the stress and under this.
Yeah, I think really in the building, it's something you don't notice. He's the same guy day in and day out. He's a great leader. He's a great teammate. Obviously, he's a great football player, and both as a teammate and a friend, I don't really talk much about those things with him, and it kind of is what it is. And like I said, he's the same guy day in and day out in the building, giving his best, trying to be the best leader and teammate he can be. But I do know that those are some lofty things that he may, that he does have to deal with, no doubt about it.